We live. Welcome back, family. Peace, peace, blessings, and abundance. And as
Peace,
always,
peace.
welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome back to a High Vibe Sunday with the High Vibe Tribe. Hope everybody is maintaining a peace
Yes,
in
yes.
these freezing times that we in.
Definitely.
Yes, another Sunday dinner with the tribe. Peace, peace, family. So good to of all of us to be in one place together once again to share, to vibrate.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Hey, I say.
Happy
Ashe,
Sunday.
Ashe, Ashe.
Ashe. Well, happy Sunday to everybody. We got a juicy topic, as y'all can see in the title. And pharmacy scams are real. And I just wanted to we wanted to make sure that our viewers know what they're up against when you go into these you allowing this system to medicate you, and they're in sick care, they're not in health care. And one thing I wanted to start off with, get everybody thinking, is some of the oldest politicians and the elites living to be 80, 90 years and they still look like they ain't got no problems, is because they have actual health care where the rest of society has sick care. Because I know I'm not the only person that's wondered that question. Like, how's this dude 90 still walking, still looking good, and he's crooked as a snake, but yet somehow he's still got all kinds of you know health and all that. But I noticed that the elites and some of the powers that be, they actually get health care where we as the people get sick care. And it's all about profits and money and spiritual warfare and all that's going on. And we need to definitely start paying attention. What y'all say about that, tribe? Y'all takes on my theory of sick care versus health care.
Yeah, it's a great topic, bro. But you know what? Also, too, I think now this kind of a deep conspiracy dive right here, but I think some of these so-called elites that be um looking like they in good health, man. You know, I was just watching a video the other day. Like I say, that's a deep conspiracy theory. And they were showing people from like 1600s, 1700s, all the way up until now. People that look like some of these people that's in charge. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, do they have better health care, or is it just that they not even really human for real? You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And they, cause some of those pictures are pretty eerie, and they look a lot like they look very similar. And I seen that in a movie. I forget which movie, but they say those vampires. You know what I'm saying? They be, of course, they live forever. So it's like I don't know.
Mhm.
The only reason I question it is because they put this stuff in these movies and they put it in our Facebook.
Yeah.
Like I say, that's a deep dive conspiracy theory right there. But I
I mean,
believe it could be possible.
let's think about it this way. How far fetched could it be, though? We got to remember we're living simultaneously living so many different realities, so many different dimensions, you know. So I believe all of it's, you know, relevant, from the vampires to some of the elites that are actually, you know, receiving health care where we're receiving sick care, and, you know, stuff like that. And some of them, you know, they don't go to like pharmacies or none of that. You know what I mean? Like, they're getting the health care that the earth provides and keeping it away from the people, you know. So
Then it's the conspiracy of you know, all the people that's going missing, all the children that's going missing. You know, them saying that that's the reason that happens because they eating these children or drinking their blood, or, you know, all that crazy stuff.
yeah.
And that's what keep them people too.
Oh yeah. Yes, yes. Shout out to Michael in the chat. How you doing, bro? Glad you could stop by. Appreciate you. Don't forget to smash that
Peace.
like button for us if you liking the content.
Is that Michael or is that Michelle?
Oh, did I read it wrong? Yep, Michelle. My apologies. My apologies. I do see the double L now. But yeah, you know, this first video was just kind of a taste, you know, and of course I saved the best for last because that one was just, that took the cake for me. It was like, if you don't believe that big pharma is a problem, then I mean, this congresswoman just, she breaks it down and backs dude in the corner where there was no way out. You know, like she just backed him right into the corner. It was actually a pleasure seeing that. It was a pleasure sight to see. But yeah, without further ado, if y'all don't mind, we can get into that first one. Kind of
dive into it.
Let me find the location of it real quick. There it is.
Tiger, let's see what's going on.
Am I dumb or is this the same exact thing? This is children's Tylenol, 160 milligrams per 5 milliliters, okay? Children's Tylenol. Infants Tylenol, 160 milligrams per 5 milliliters. Infants, children's. They're both 160 milligrams per 5 milliliters. It's the same thing. I'm so confused. Why is one infant's? Why is one children's? If it's the same exact dosage.
Hi, me, I'm a pharmacist. Let me explain. So these Tylenols, they're the exact same strength. Main difference is in the children's one, you're going to get a cup, while the infant's one, you're going to get a syringe. But there's one important thing. The dosing is going to be completely different for both of them, which, as you can see with this dosing chart, so over here we have infants, and then over here we have children's. And then these are the different dosing based on age and weight, and of course, always double check with your pediatrician. Let's see what's going on.
Am I dumb?
I don't understand why you need to do that. Children's is children's, and infant. Like, I'm with her on that one. I'm certainly with her on that one. Something that just doesn't seem right, and she was right to get online and kind of ask that question. And you know, the guy explained it from a very neutral kind of ground. You know, not really getting into it like we would have. But something is amiss. I don't think you need to have infant versus child. You could just put the ages on the bottle. You know what I mean? And so if you got an infant, use this dose. If you got a 3-year-old, use that dose. You know, it's, you know, that's my opinion on it.
Yeah, but when you look at it, first and foremost, it's a marketing strategy. That's number one.
Yes.
That's a marketing strategy because you could just on one thing. I'm just saying for children, and at this age, this amount, because like the pharmacist said, it is true. When it's an infant, they give the medication according to the weight of the child. I've been in and out of the hospital arena and stuff like that for a while. Majority of the times, when the doctors do the calculation for medication, even though all the two children get the same kind of medication, the infants get it based on their weight more so than their age because of the strength of the medication. And nevertheless, at the same time, we all know as parents, one of the things we tend to not do is check to see what the side effects are to these medications, because every medication has side effects and stuff like that. But majority of the times, the packaging is based on commercializing. They sell their products based on the ignorance of the people. Yet, so she took time to notice the dosage of the same in
Yes.
terms of the grams and stuff in it, but the dosage is still different.
Mm-hmm.
The dosage is still different. Yeah.
Yeah. And you're right. It's a marketing strategy because they could have just made one box and said, if you got an infant, use this. If you got a 4-year-old, then use that. They could have just simply did that, but it's all about marketing. Like, so people are gonna buy the infant one, and the infant one might be a little bit more expensive than the children one.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's like it's all about money, and it's gonna get deeper as we get into the videos, some of these other clips. It, it's insane, man. And I'm glad that some of us out there in the world are putting this information out there and healing ourselves and healing our families from this poison and these toxins that they've been introducing to us. I'm so proud of anybody who's doing that for themselves and for their family, because
Yeah, 100%.
like my child ain't ever been sick. You know what I mean? And through the grace of God and through the grace of my learning and teaching myself, better methods and teaching myself real healthcare instead of going to these hospitals and these doctors who just want to line my medicine cabinet up with, overflow of medication.
Suppressant.
Yeah.
So this is the thing. Tylenol been banned.
Mm-hmm.
Tylenol been banned for years now. They put it in front of us.
Yep.
They do it on the TV. Yet our people still buying it.
Mm-hmm.
It tells you all the side effects, how it causes liver damage, ADHD, all that, but we still buying it.
Yeah.
And I think it gets to the point that when do we take accountability and stop blaming what someone else is doing to us and start standing up and doing what needs to be done for ourselves?
Yes.
We keep talking about
Queen. That's it.
Yeah, like and it's crazy because this kind of all talk about. I heard somebody tell me the other day, like, yeah, because my mom, this person is 38, 39 years old, still talking about what their mom did. Like, what are we talking about? When do we take accountability and stand up and say, what is it that we are doing to better ourselves, or to say that these plans that you have for me did not succeed because I stood up and stood in for me?
Mm-hmm.
Right? I looked up drug, the etymology of drug. It say from Old French drug, potentially from Middle Dutch drog, dry, referring to dry plants used for medicine. Right? You look up all these medications, it's no herbs and nothing that they're selling in the store. It's no herbs, nothing of the land that's they selling in the store. But yet, a lot of people that go into religion, that know that they read their religion, it said that everything we needed was given to us on the earth. It didn't say man had to produce it. Right. It didn't say we had to go to a hospital to get it. Let's not forget, hospitals was not around. Mm-hmm. Hospitals was not always around.
Yeah.
Herbs are for the healing of the nations.
Yes.
That's right. That's right.
But we so far gone. Like, I mean, I get it. We've been programmed. Yes, we have. We have. Yes, we have. We've been bamboozled. Yes, we have.
Facts.
Okay. But how long are we going to stand in this bamboozlement?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That part.
That's all. That's where I'm at with it. How long?
That
Because
part right
honestly,
there.
as much as we want to wake these people up, these people are okay with being asleep. Like
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like, it don't matter if you show them, you tell them. Like, even we talking about conspiracy, we can take that word out. They done threw everything they said was conspiracy was right there laid in front of them, and they still ignored it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right?
Shout out to Lord in the chat, said this
Yep.
this white guy spits facts. Yeah, he does. Grant is a beast, and he's honest, and he's a pharmacist, which yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You touched on something that I want to speak on too, Oracle. That's the problem. You know, it's that. Well, this what Grandma did, and this what Mama did, and it's like, man, we got to stop that. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if they would like, I had a conversation with my auntie one time. She was telling me like, you just need to basically calm down, and listen to your elders. I respect that, and I do listen to my elders, but a lot of my elders have been misguided.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of our elders are fools. Like, respectfully speaking, y'all have no sense of direction of their own because they had to be led from someone else, and then they get upset because you won't let them lead you. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Age does not mean knowledge, especially if you haven't seeked none. So to call yourself an elder, no, follow me. Why am I following you into the diabetes clinic? Why am I following you into the high blood pressure lane? Why am I following you? Know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
So that's what it really means to break these generational curses. Like it has to stop. Like I say, I get it. You know what I'm saying? You want to do what you was taught and do what you was told, but like you said, at what point do we take accountability? The ball has to stop.
Yeah,
you know
especially if it's not uplifting us or we're not growing in what we're following. Again, the hospitals wouldn't be running if we stopped following the elders, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Those that lack knowledge.
That's it.
Not all of the elders, but those that lack knowledge, the hospitals would have been done if we stopped following the elders. If we want to speak on that.
I absolutely love how you said respectfully, because we know that they didn't understand.
Yeah,
they didn't know any better. Yeah. So that's why we say respectfully, no, we not, you know what I mean? I'm not following you, gang. Like, no. You know, if you got some knowledge, or you got something to, really, like, think about it. We follow certain elders when they speak. Dick Gregory on some of the things he was talking about, Dr. Sebi on some of the things he was talking about, because you can make it make sense. But a lot of our elders just, you need to respect your elders just because they're elder. That don't mean a daggone thing. And we need to
I can't respect the elder that don't have respect for themselves.
Facts.
You understand me? I can't respect the elder that ain't trying to heal themselves. I can't respect the elder that ain't trying to seek some knowledge for themselves, trying to seek some understanding for themselves.
Yeah.
I can't respect the elder that's just blindly following.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know? And that's what it boiled down to, is the same thing. Oh, this is what I was told. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I say we have to start tracing the root of the problem. I don't think enough people realize that. You know what I'm saying? You got to trace it back to why are our elders misguided? Because they was knocking off the chiefs and knocking off the leaders, and then they was forcing what they wanted to know onto the children, and those same children are our great grandparents. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say we got to follow the realize that. It'd be like, okay, well, what was we learning before that?
Yeah.
What was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Before we allegedly begged for them to teach us to read, because we needed them, unfortunately, for some reason.
Yeah. And shout out to Micro Joe in the chat, man. Like, that was a really powerful comment you just made. I had to put it up on screen. We appreciate that. Big Pharma is definitely, the problem and they got abortion methadone programs and more. All are all modern day eugenics programs. You know, these geneticists are the issue. I
Yeah.
totally agree with that.
I guess it's sad to say we don't even understand that addiction came from Big Pharma.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah,
Mental illness came from Big Pharma.
yeah,
Everything we're experiencing and we're wondering and questioning came from Big Pharma. The moment we walked ourselves into those hospice,
yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
we became part of the what's the word? The program.
Mm-hmm.
We became part of the rat race. Oh, let's see how this affects them, that race, that heritage, that color, that person, that's what we
Yeah.
became.
Yeah. We're lab rats to them.
Yeah. And we're
Test this
now
out.
volunteering to be because we lack ignorance.
Yeah.
Now it's easy for them to speak something over you and you just believe it and run off and let them kill you.
Yeah.
Kill
The
you.
man, the Manchurian candidate. Speak a certain way, and automatically you just trigger
Yeah.
instantaneously. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the whole thing is they get away with it because you agree to the death. You agree to it.
Facts.
Unknowingly, you're agreeing to the death of yourself. So at the same time as we saying that they killing us, we killing ourselves because we lack knowledge.
Yes.
And because we won't take time out to at least look or get a second opinion or at least see if what they saying is true. Sometimes, people don't even ask to see what they said that they saw in them. Oh, I see something in your chest. They don't even ask, can I see it? They just believe them. Oh, you did?
Mm.
Can I see the x-ray, sir?
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
People don't even ask to see the x-rays. They don't ask to see the diagnosis. They just, as soon as they hear it, oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Check this out, brother.
That's it.
Brother J Hooks, you want to read this one for me, bro? I'm putting it up on screen, man. This one is facts right here too.
Yeah, it's definitely facts. Shout out to Micro Joe again. Yeah, he said, I'm trying to bring us all together to face our common enemy. My father fell victim to Big Pharma and died of an overdose at age, what was that, 62. My condolences, family. And that's what we stand for over here at the tribe, like-minded people coming together and spreading this awareness and spreading this knowledge.
Yes.
And that's one beautiful thing about it. The more of us that come to this awareness, it's gonna come down.
Mm-hmm.
Death to the system. So I stand with you 100%. If you got any ideas, put it in the chat.
Yes. Yes. Or
We
email us.
got
Email us in the description too. Yes.
Yeah.
That's
what it's gonna take.
That's how we're gonna build this community. We've already started. And the more people like micro Joe that want to get things like this started, that's what's gonna break the system in half, and at least for those who want to be in attendance to that part of the movement, because there's, like the Queen or Empress always says, there's always going to be the system for those who want the system. There's always going to be those who choose that. So yeah, big facts. My condolences also too to your dad, man. That's sad, but yeah, let's get into the second one right here. This guy puts into perspective some of the things we've been saying, and he's an actual pharmacist.
Scam medications to treat pain. Lidocaine patches are some of the biggest scams I see as a pharmacist. The ones you're seeing here actually aren't bad. The 4% patches, they're about $1 per patch, so that's not too bad. But when it becomes a scam is the 5% prescription patches, which are $280 for 30 patches. That is absolutely insane. Even with my coupon card, it's still $50. And no physician or pharmacist would say that the difference between a 4% and a 5% patch is worth $250 or even $20. Doctors prescribe this because they have no clue how expensive it is. And why would they? Why would anyone stop and think, oh, I better check to see if 1% more is going to be $250 more? Most insurances don't cover it, and I checked my own, and it does with a prior authorization, and it's still a $70 copay. Absolute scam. Next on the list is Voltaren, and it's not really a scam. The efficacy is variable. But the reason why I'm putting on this list is because people will like hurt their toe or something and then put this on it and think it'll be better in a couple minutes. It doesn't work that way. This is going to take a very long time to be absorbed. The website says that the clinical studies show improvement in 7 days. You'll probably see results in a couple days, if you see results at all, honestly. So this is not a same-day med, and I think people waste their money on like really acute pain that they may get from something, and that would be better served with an oral NSAID, not a topical one. Side note, I saw this Advil targeted relief thing, and although I can't really give it a crooked thumbs up, I think it may be worth a try at $10 a bottle. That's not too bad. I wish I had a higher percentage of capsaicin in it, though. Next on the list is aspirin. Aspirin sucks for pain. I don't think any doctor or pharmacist would recommend aspirin for pain in the year of our Lord 2024. It may be kind of helpful for like headaches or something at the 500 milligram dose, but I was literally in a pharmacy and I couldn't even find the 500 milligram dose anywhere. I think we as a society have pretty much given up on aspirin anyway. I'm a licensed pharmacist in 3 states.
Okay, so I wanted to play that one because another neutral position on the pharmacy. You know, it's really about the money, you know.
So
I figured we get into the money first before we actually break down the real issue that's going on.
So this is the thing. You said you say he's a real pharmacist, and I think we fail to realize that what does that mean? The same schooling that we went to from 1st to 12th is the same schooling they're getting when they go apply for these degrees to do whatever. It's still not the knowledge that they need to heal nobody. It's the knowledge that they need to push the program to be what the program need to be, right?
Yeah,
That's it. To maintain, to keep on getting the money out of you.
That's it.
To be, that's it.
That's it.
right.
Like just like we say the police gotta meet a quota, the hospital gotta meet a quota too. Everybody gotta meet a quota, right?
Yep.
So they're not pushing
the
nothing.
doctor.
Go ahead.
The doctors are only there to maintain. They are managers. That's all the doctors are, is middle management. Manage their illness to keep them coming back. The pharmacy is there because they are illegal drug dealers. Keep them doped up. Keep them, you are addicted to the medication. Let them know that they can't do without these medication. Jacked up the prices. So now the pharmacy, the doctors, and the insurance company are now in cahoots. Okay, we can give them this medication, but they have to be a copay. So the medication only costs $1, but I put it up to $200, and then they sign a copay where they pay $20, and I get the rest.
That part.
Yep.
Let me tell you something. I seen this poster where basically they go and buy it wholesale before we like get the teeth that you know, the stuff that they need to fix our teeth and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The stuff is being sold in a bulk for $33. They charging us $600, $700, $800, $900 to fix our teeth. They're not paying that much for this stuff. They're not.
Nope.
They're not. Nothing that we did that they're putting a price on. That they're triple dipple pricing us on this stuff.
Yep.
The price is not the price. The price is not the price that they're making us pay.
Yeah, they buy in bulk. They
Yeah,
buy
they
in
buy
bulk, and
everything in
then you
bulk,
pay the price.
and we pay high price. Over here,
Going to do to you. So we're foretelling you exactly what is going to happen. They playing chess wise. Everybody else trying to play checkers. No, we can match up. We matching your wits now. You playing chess, we playing chess also.
Yeah. Wow, they really got us on the loading screen,
Yeah,
yo. That's crazy. Oh, we cooking on this topic. They don't like this topic at all. They don't like this one
yeah,
at all. But
yeah.
hey, you know what? We're still recording it. It's still gonna go up at least on audio on Spotify, if anything, and you know, whatever. They want to keep shutting it down, let them, but it's sad to see, like,
Dude,
and I just was checking my bandwidth and MPBSs and all that, and everything's like through the roof. So there's no reason why anything should be stopping, or like it says the stream ended on Twitch, but like that's hogwash because we're still going and we're still live
yeah,
here and it's being recorded. The
yeah,
difference is YouTube's got it on a loading screen. You know, Twitch shut it down,
mm,
and it's because Big Pharma really don't like people talking about them, and they are against it.
yeah,
I see some people tapping back in
yeah.
now. Welcome back. I'm sure y'all
It's a
was
trigger.
wondering what was going on. We was just discussing that. It's the topic is why it was doing that, because we've never had this issue before. That's definitely the topic, y'all. But that's okay.
That word is in the, what you call it, in the algorithm. So once they pick up that word in the
Yep,
algorithm, they now tap into monitor what is being said.
exactly. Especially when you got people tapping in and actually conversating. They're in our chats, and yeah, they want to shut that down before there's 50 more, 100
Yeah.
more people tune in. Or it could be 1,000. So they want to make sure they shadow ban that, and they can do that all they want. It's
Here's the thing. Here's how you know that something more sinister is going on, right? Because I'm looking at it from
Uh-huh.
a businessman aspect. If I was in their shoes, it's like, yeah, I don't want y'all talking about this. You messing up my money.
yeah,
So if it's all about making money, then why not just convert? You sitting on millions. Why not take the money that you have and say, okay, well, people is starting to want to go a more herbalistic route. Well, let's get a herb factory going on. Let's grow out. You know what I'm saying? You got more than enough money to do so,
yeah.
to
And
build
how
some herbs, grow your own plants and all that, and then sell that and market that. It's like,
yeah,
nah, we want to keep on pushing out the crap. Why?
because they're they're
Why?
they're hooked on that demon time. Like, you remember when I used to tell y'all, like, if they were the ones who were a, a part of the conscious awakening, right, they would profit even more. They profit on the other side, and they profit on the good, but they don't want to do that because they're so used to being on that, you know what I'm saying, on that wrong type of time, just that demon type of time. You know what I mean?
Listen,
I don't
the
think it's
thing
even
is
that.
this: if I heal you, I can't make no money. If I put you on herbs and stuff like that, I can't make no money from you. But if I keep you
Right,
on
right.
synthetic stuff, then I could continuously make money from you. Herbal
It's
stuff, I can't make money from you if you
it's
heal.
not it's not just about money though, y'all. It's about spirituality,
It's
right?
energy.
If you're
Right,
It's
sickened, you
spiritual.
cannot rise to your
It's all about
highest
that
self,
adrenochrome.
right?
right, right,
You can
right,
you
right.
right? That's what it's about. It's money is made up. It's about you spiritually arising and getting back to you where you don't need them at all, right? It's not
Right.
about money. It's about you tapping into your godness.
Yep,
That's what
yep.
it's about.
That's
Yep.
exactly what I meant. I say that's how you know it's
So
something more serious going on. You just hit it right on the head.
Yeah.
It boils to the
yeah,
spirituality
if
aspect.
I could,
Yep.
if I could keep you from tapping into yourself, into your higher self, if I could keep you, what they call, I won't say even low vibrating, if I could just keep you from your authentic self, if I could keep you
Yes.
from finding out that you truly are God and the power
Yeah.
that is inside of you. You understand the power, as the thing I did the other day, to be. to be the best version of yourself. I can keep you from being that being that you are, not even just human being.
Yes.
Being, because you're a being more than you're a
Being in your
human.
sovereignty,
You're a
like you
being,
said,
and that being inside of you. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you understand your sovereignty and your sovereign right and the
Yeah.
power that is inside of you, watch this. According to the scriptures they gave us, right?
Yeah.
Yahusha or Jesus disappeared from the age of what, 12 until 30.
Yeah.
Why?
You said why?
Right.
Her internet might be going out, but yeah, shout out to Micro Joe.
Be trained in the wisdom and the knowledge
You
of
said why
himself.
he disappeared to seek knowledge, right? To tap into himself.
Yes,
Yeah.
to be himself.
Yeah.
So isolation, people don't think isolation is a
Yeah.
bad thing. Isolation is insulation.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Micro Joe, you definitely gonna have to tap in with us, man. You definitely on the you on the level. And you said wise words from the missus who is speaking. That's Dr. Sublime. That is Dr. Sublime that was speaking. The Empress Queen Oracle is the one on screen currently. But yeah, I like how
Let me give a brief.
I like how Micro Joe said the same evil scum who are responsible for the Tuskegee experiments. Yes. Yeah. Like-minded, man. Yeah, you got to definitely tap in with us because you definitely got some enlightenment, and a lot of people don't have that. And getting everybody to come together against this fascist regime and these people like how they just shut our view down. People weren't able to view us for a second, and it's mainly because they don't like what we're talking about. That's all there is to it. They don't like what we're talking about, so let's shut them down. And then as soon as you mention it, all of a sudden it pops back up when there was no issues with the internet. So it's like they ain't doing nothing but proving us right.
Exactly.
We don't need proof. We already know.
Right. It's like the more you shadow ban, the more you prove to other people that it's right.
No, bro.
Yeah, we gotta keep it weak.
You have another video you want to share?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's get into that one real quick. And again, we just we're gonna do the neutral ground for right now, because the last couple that's when we get into the deep stuff.
I'm a licensed pharmacist in 3 states, and these are the ultimate scams at pharmacies. You'll probably want to save this so you don't make these mistakes. Dayquil has been confirmed to be a scam. It's no longer just my opinion. Phenylephrine, one of the components here, has been proven to be ineffective. Lotrimin is an absolute scam. $25? Are you kidding me? The same active ingredient, and it still works at the Dollar Tree, is $1.25. Not really a scam, but people often forget that children's medications are simply just liquid. There's really no difference, and adults can take them too. The only difference really is the directions on the back of the box being more for children. Prevagen, it makes me want to cry. Pharmacist tears even during the day. $83 for this bottle. Are you kidding me? There has never, ever been a pharmacist or doctor recommend this unless they were being paid. This is junk. It doesn't work. I'm a licensed pharmacist in 3 states, and these are the...
So you see how we getting into it's going in order of like neutral, just about the money, to where it's gonna get a lot more cynical.
Mm.
It's gonna get a lot more cynical, people. Believe that. Especially with, I don't know if y'all know this guy, Morbid Facts. He don't speak about just anything. Like when he comes with the gas, and he don't play no games. He spits just the facts that are available to him, and a lot of them just blow your mind. Like, wow.
Okay, yeah, I never heard of him.
Yeah, he goes in. He goes in, and it's a lot of different topics. Some are controversial. Some are just weird things or weird accidents or something that happen, or you know what I mean, just weird events. But sometimes he goes into a topic that you'd be like, wait a minute, what are we looking at here? What's going on here?
Mhm. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love to see this happening and these people, these whistleblowers, because he'll probably be considered a whistleblower, huh? They're
Yeah,
about
We
him
all
being
are.
a pharmacist.
yeah,
We whistleblowers too.
yes,
Okay.
absolutely. They just shut our stream down to show you how much. And it's like, damn, just imagine when we got a bunch more people viewing, watching, man. Like, that's the type of stuff they're gonna do, because they
But it's
know
going
they.
to take these people that's so-called licensed and have these so-called degrees to really get to the minds of some people. Because we could spread the word all day to some people, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, you didn't go to school for that. You don't know what you're talking about." Okay, well here you have somebody that went to school
Mhm.
for it. Now they
Yeah,
telling you the same thing. These the
right.
people
But
that you
and here's the thing
Listen,
about school: who taught the
now
first teacher?
they're telling you. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
that now what's the excuse? You
but
know?
like I was just saying, who taught the first teacher? You see what I'm saying? Nobody ever asked these type of questions before they
but the
judge.
first teachers are, think about it, the first teacher is our mother. That's our very first teacher.
No, but I'm
Then
saying who taught the first? Who taught Aristotle? Who taught? You know what I mean? These people, they went into a cave and just sat there and meditated, or they ate some mushrooms or
they came to
peyote.
Africa and taught.
You
They
know what I'm
came to
saying?
Africa and learned from the women here. They
Right,
learned from the women
but
here. It's from the
but
womb,
here's
the woman
what I'm
first.
saying is, sister, who taught the very first teacher? Nobody. Nobody taught
Mother,
the first teacher, right?
your mother. The mother was the first teacher. But you can't get around that. It ain't
The-
about an institution. It's about the mother teaching the child first and
oh, I'm
sparking
not
that
talking
interest
about.
in
I'm
that
not talking
child to
about.
do.
I'm talking about just as far as like the very first teacher that existed. Nobody taught these people. You understand what I'm
I
saying?
got you, I
That's
get
what
you,
I'm saying. I
I
get the
get
mother
exactly
teaches
what
the
you're
child.
saying.
I'm not talking about where the first teacher comes from. I'm talking about who taught the first people.
The
Nobody.
universe. The
Right.
universe taught
Right.
the first people.
Universe. It
The
wasn't a
universe.
person. It
The
wasn't a
earth, the air,
school.
the
Right.
water.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
The actual living, breathing earth, the universe,
Exactly.
the trees, the
Exactly.
grass, the water, like you
And
said.
they
That's what I'm
applied
saying.
knowledge, left what didn't apply, and kept it moving
Yeah,
and
these
pushing.
people went into a cave and sat and
Mm-hmm.
meditated. That's how they
Listen,
learned. It wasn't no
I
school. It wasn't no
listen here.
teacher. Is all I'm
Exactly.
saying.
I listen, I listen to everything you're saying, right? But it still had to be the woman who bring that child into this world to spark that child mind to be creative and to do those things, to nurture that child. So we could go to the universe all we want, we could go to nature all we want, but we still come to the main portal of that child coming into this world is through that mother.
Yeah, Michael
Mhm.
Joe said
She's the
said it
first
good
teacher.
too. Dreams are also responsible for many achieve advancements in mathematics and science. That's a fact.
Dreams,
That's a fact.
premonitions.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
premonitions.
Yeah.
Like even if we it don't matter if you go from the Bible, you go to Aristotle. It don't matter where you go to. These people went and dwelled in a cave for
And
some time.
and hold on. Do you know what helped them to tap into those dreams and premonition? The
Some
herbs.
Yeah,
The
herbs.
herbs.
Yeah,
Not no
Right.
chicken wings, not no cheeseburgers. It was
right.
herbs.
Yeah. natural
herbs.
plants, peyote,
Yeah.
shrooms.
Yeah.
And I really believe, and I found this out from somebody else. I couldn't tell you where, but I believe that mushrooms are part of the Earth's brain.
I mean, yeah, of course, but that's one of many though. I mean,
Yeah,
even
that's one of
blue
many. Yeah.
vervain, it's more herbs too. It's just not.
Oh yeah.
Trust me, it's other things that help your vision, that help you sleep, that help you dream. It don't just
Exactly.
got to be mushrooms. It's
Yep.
literally
Lotus flowers.
yeah,
And,
lotus flower, exactly.
Yep.
Blue vervain. It's a lot of
Yeah.
things. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's herbs, and that's why they took them from us. Because if you
Mhm.
could tap into your dreams and your premonitions, you could see what you're dealing with and what they're
Yep.
doing to you.
Yeah. And you can
Okay.
heal yourself.
Yeah.
You won't need no pharmacy or none of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got a book right here. The last book of herbal remedies, the healing power of plant medicine. This is one of many. And again, it just tells you all the herbs, everything the herbs do, everything.
Yeah, I got one of those too.
Everything. So again, like you said, like when we say Dr. Sebi and all the other ones, yeah, they gave me the inch so I can go look for more.
Exactly. So you
For me to put together what I need to put together to help heal as well.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah, I got a couple of those that I had to grab myself, you know. And this one's called Secrets of the Healing by Constance Santiago. Secrets of the Healing. And then this one's Natural Remedies.
Yeah, I got that one too. I got a couple.
You gotta have them because you know it's like I even got this little thing I got. It's medicinal herbs and their uses. It comes with a whole guide on what they do.
Yeah.
Right, and it's metal. You know, well I can like hang it up, but I just keep it right next to my desk, and yeah, it's crazy.
I got a couple of those in my cart.
Yeah, but you can download. You can download the PDFs of these things for free.
Yeah, you can download the PDF too. Yeah, I got the PDF of a couple, you know, but I like having the books too. Depends on you know,
copy.
Because like one book I wasn't able.
If the internet go down.
Yeah, in case the internet go down. Another thing, one I wasn't able to find in the book form, so I had to get it on PDF from somebody else because I looked for it and it's like it don't exist anymore. It's just crazy, like so. Yeah, that one was a powerful one. It was got the cure to all kinds of stuff, herpes and things they tell you there's no cure. They got the cure, and yeah, they don't like that book at all.
Yeah. So this the thing. They got herb called a heal everything herb, right? The biggest thing I think that really gets people is it's not that nothing can be healed, it's that people won't stop what they're eating to heal themselves.
Yeah.
Because you can heal anything if you just change your diet. If you can go at least 72 hours without sugar, alcohol, tobacco, you can heal yourself from anything. Anything. Yeah. But people are so programmed because they gave us this meal cycle and told us we got to eat 3, 4, 5 times a day. And you know what I'm saying? And now sugar is an addiction. We don't realize sugar is a drug. That's a drug. All right. Going to the store, stacking up on bags of chips, cookies, brownies, candy bars. That's addiction. That's addiction. And people are upset because Trump made them stop buying it with EBT, but he trying to tell y'all something. Now, if you want to buy it, you're killing yourself now because go get some fruits and some vegetables. Go get some things that you can actually that can actually help you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That sugar is not good for us. That sugar caused the fastest disease in our bodies.
In the world. It's the leading cause to cancer. And that's what cancer feeds off of.
High blood pressure, diabetes, everything. Yep. Everything starts with sugar.
Yes, facts. And you know what I've realized? Like everything changed when I started consuming the natural sugars. Like I use honey in my tea instead of the white sugar or the aspartame that was in the Sweet and Low and the Splendid. And you know, I knew I was using that when I was in jail though, and I was because that's like all you had really. But then I just started drinking it, without no sugar at all. And I'm like, wait a minute, I
No
don't need
sugar
none
at
of
all
this
is the
crap,
key.
man.
But dates are really good. Dates,
Yeah.
are really good.
Yeah, we got dried plums, dates. We use that to put in our oatmeal. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's
the
just,
benefits of dates are amazing.
yeah,
Amazing.
yeah. And that's
Have
it.
you ever
That's in the
tried dates
scripture.
with Have you ever tried dates with like an apple and some peanuts?
Listen, anything.
Hell yeah,
You eat them
what?
things with anything and it's good.
Yeah.
I be popping dates
With
like they popcorn.
everything.
You hear
Yeah,
me?
I love dates. And you got to do that.
Yeah, no, but it's good with an apple or a piece of fruit. It is. It sweetens it. It's like caramel on an apple. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right, that's why I say it's like a taffy apple.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
it's
like a taffy apple.
it's really good for you. And we've been going meatless. You know what I mean? Like doing like 1 week no meat. You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
fasting out from meat for the next 90 days.
Yeah. See, I'm getting my family on this journey where we're stopping meat for a week and then
On and off.
for 2 weeks. You know what I mean? And then
I've been doing it
just
for a
getting
while,
used
so I
to
can
it.
do that.
Yeah, so like we've been figuring out so many different things, and like we found out we really love the cauliflower nuggets. They're like chicken nuggets,
Yes.
but they're not.
Yes, the cauliflower. Yes.
And we're frying it in natural oils, not olive oil, because people don't realize that stuff's not good for you, right? Because it gets rancid.
Olive oil is good for you. You're not supposed to heat it though. You're definitely not supposed to heat it. Avocado oil is better than olive oil.
Yeah, avocado oil, walnut oil, like we using stuff like that.
Man, I've been using olive oil. That's all I use.
No, I have too. A lot.
Yeah.
I cook with it too. I do. I do.
But see, when it comes to cooking, I found that the olive oil gets rancid inside your body, right? And it gets rancid because a lot of us we want to sit it out, and we don't realize we're not supposed to sit it out.
But see, they have different olive oils because they have olive oil that you can heat. It has a temperature on the olive oil, so
I was just about to say you gotta get certain ones. And it's got a temperature.
Yeah, that's the one I get that I do cook with. But I only cook like salmon with it. Like I only cook salmon.
See, I like coconut oil. Things like that is.
Mm-hmm.
And I use that instead of like you remember Crisco. That's what our mothers and grandmothers use, Crisco. To fry their food, and it's like they didn't realize, nobody looked at the ingredients to see what was in it, so they just putting these clumps of lard in the pan, and that's what you fry. And I mean, the chicken tastes good when we was growing up, but it didn't feel good.
The real question is, how did we become so trusting?
Yeah.
Like,
why are we so?
Like why and how? Like, did we become so trusting in whatever is? Like, we just open to whatever they bring in our way. What's up with that?
Yeah.
Television. Right.
The eyes are the portal
programming.
The eyes is the portal to the soul. You're right.
Yeah, the television. So they start giving us those commercials. So the commercials tell you, oh, this is good for you, and this is good. And so we just bought into the programming.
You're right.
Yeah.
Bought into
the program.
Yeah. And that's why the pharmaceutical, because that's the most commercial on the entire planet. In this country anyway. I don't know about any other countries, but in this country, the most played commercials are pharmaceutical commercials. Whether it be weight loss, whether it be medicine, some sort of health thing that they pushing.
And
medicine
and food.
Yeah.
Food and pharma.
Yeah. It'll be food, or it'll be medicine. It'll be something like that. Very rare is it something that's actually for your
and not proper food neither. Anything is snacks and fast food, pizza and hamburgers and and they pay the price. They pay for those commercials.
Yeah.
They know what for those commercials because the reward that they get back when they pay for those commercials and stuff like that, they get you addicted. Oh, I saw this on TV. And it says it's good for you. Really, really.
Yeah, somebody had
So the
played a cartoon.
programming.
I'm gonna send it to y'all. They played the cartoon from back in the day, how they was programming us with the cartoons, and we didn't even realize it.
Wow,
Yeah.
Micro Joe says I make my own fertilizers through fermentation and extraction. We need zero
Yeah.
chemical. You ain't lying. I cut out
I've
all
been
the
waiting.
Yeah.
chemicals in my house. Boy, you ain't lying.
I've been waiting to get to
Yeah.
that comment.
That's what I
Yeah,
did. I tried.
fasting is very
I tried.
important.
You
Yeah.
are ready for the 5D for sure, family.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
are
you
ready.
definitely. If you ain't got your own tribe already started, you definitely need to start one, man. And I know you
Sure.
said you want to get a lot of us together so we can, start shaping this world in a different way. For those who want
Yeah.
the change, because some people are gonna stay on Crisco, they're gonna stay on. Well, that's what my grandmother uses, and it ain't never been no never mind to me. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna let you stay where you at.
Uh,
But he said
Yeah.
Crisco was a byproduct of chemical production, and they said, eh, F it.
Yes, it was.
Let's just sell it as
It was.
food. Yeah, man. Like
Yes, it
plastic,
was. I saw that.
plastic is not indigenous to this planet. That's what people don't realize. Plastic is a byproduct from making aluminum. Byproduct from aluminum, from processing aluminum, excuse me, not making it, but processing
mm,
aluminum, the
Uh-huh.
byproduct was plastic, right? And I
uh,
Yeah.
love this guy, Julian Brown, who's turning plastic into fuel, and I really truly believe, because there's a lot of naysayers and negative people out there. It's like, oh man, how's this guy? He's going to end up dead, and he's going after the oil industry with this new thing he's doing. And blah. Hey, this is the time for stuff like that to come out. This has been the time for quite some time. Listen, it is what it is. Yeah, that was happening in the early 2000s and the 90s and the 80s, and they was shutting down a lot of different products and inventions that could heal the world and heal people and help us advance. But this is the time that, this is the age of protection, in my opinion. We're in the age of protection where certain people like Ibrahim Traore can get assassination attempts in the double digits, and nothing. They still haven't succeeded, and it's because something else is guiding this shift. There's no more of, yeah, he is awesome, shout out, and no more of this. You're just gonna shadow ban the entire, this entire person, kill them, and then shelf their invention. Like, Stan Myers. Man, this guy made a car out of water, man. It runs off of any type of water. You could put snow in it, he said. And they killed him because, and his where'd his car go if he just died of natural causes, or he just happened to, like they said it was, But why he come out the restaurant talking about they poisoned me? And then those was his last words. And it's like, come on, man. That car would have disrupted the industry. And back then, it wasn't the time for that. Now we're in an age where you can bring out something and you're going to have protection from a whole nother realm, a whole nother dimension, because it's time that everything shifts. It's been living in this, and I don't want to say evil, because we, really don't know what evil is. It just is what it is. But, we've been living in this state of being for a long time, and it's been lopsided. It's been unbalanced. And balance always has to come back. Go ahead, sister.
Okay, we're saying it's time for them to come. It was time for them to come. I was just wondering as you were speaking just now, right?
Yeah.
What if the technology we are now encountering is a reset of the technology that was always here, but they downgrade us or downsize us to the advancement of technology that was already here.
Yeah, that's
and so
exactly
now we're coming back into who we originally was when we first came.
I agree. I couldn't have articulated it better myself. I appreciate
Remember,
that.
it's nothing new under the sun.
New under the
Again,
sun.
these are not smart people. We not about that like they smart. So yes, everything that's coming along has been here. They're just making it like it's new to us. It's not new. It's not.
Yeah. 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 Because
Remember, they had back in the day videos of iPhones. They had back in the day videos of somebody with an iPhone, a cell phone, before they told us cell phones existed.
Yes, yes. They got it on camera.
Yeah.
They got it in pictures. And these pictures are from the time where Photoshop didn't exist at the time. Like, yeah, that's
no, Photoshop existed. We just ain't know about it. All this shit is
right.
Yeah, everything we're encountering that we think is new is not new. It's only new to us because we're new here, right? Think about it. When COVID came and wiped out all of our grandparents, great grands, and all them, they had some knowledge of what was before what was, but some of them ain't here to tell you, oh, that's not new, honey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we finding
got another one?
Supercomputers.
Yep.
Yeah. This next video it's insane, and it's gonna definitely spark Microbial Joe's in the chat. I already know because he already mentioned something earlier about what happened with his dad and stuff. So this one's gonna hit home for him.
Kansas City pharmacist Robert Ray Courtney illegally diluted thousands of medications, including chemotherapy, over nearly a decade, claiming extra profit. Estimates put the number of affected patients at about 4,200, with some treatments watered down to as low as 17% of the prescribed dose. Convicted in 2002 and sentenced to 30 years, he was released to home confinement in 2024 under the First Step Act, sparking outrage from victims who think his actions contributed to serious harm and deaths. Kansas City pharmacist.
So even if the medication does work, you got an asshole like that who's doing things that don't need to, you know what I mean? That ain't as it's wow.
But my thing is he was doing them now he wasn't even doing them an injustice, because he was doing them justice by downsizing that chemo, because that chemo kills you any which way. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's wrong because he was doing it for money, but the fact of the matter is he knew that chemo is a killer in excuse my terminology. In its natural state, in its full blast, chemo is a killer. It kills cells. It doesn't rebuild cells. So I mean, I'm sorry for him. Let me say I'm sorry. He was exposed in terms of what you call price gouging. I guess you would call that price gouging.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he saw a way to make money. And watch this. Some of these doctors is diagnose people with cancer that don't even have cancer and tell them go and have chemotherapy.
Yeah.
Go have this radiation, and the person doesn't even have and they did an investigation on that. The person don't even have cancer. And let's give you some of these diagnoses,
but let's talk about them knowing that it's nothing more than a parasite too. All you got to do is a parasite cleanse, a detox, and you wouldn't even have it.
Yep. Facts.
That's it. That's the part there. They know. Foolishness.
Yep.
Foolishness.
But again, it's up to us to seek understanding. It's up to us to seek to heal ourselves. Because again, when did we become so trusting? Like, it's just crazy. You diagnose me with something, I'm going to go out there and look and find something else. I'm not about to depend on you to tell me about the last days of me or whatever is going on with me. You give me an inch, I'm going to run the rest of the mile.
Yeah. Yeah, I just had that.
With me. I go straight.
Mm-hmm.
Go straight to find my natural remedies.
Yeah, that's what
Straight.
I did. I found a natural remedy when the doctors was like, you're gonna need to take this metformin to lower your blood sugar and this, that, and the third. And I was like, is there any way to do it naturally? And he looked me dead in my face, right in my eye, and lied and said, no, there's no way. And my heart just and my spirit just wouldn't accept that. My brain just wouldn't
I don't
process.
know if he lied though. I don't know. I can't say he lied because if he didn't seek more than what was taught to him, he believed that.
Nah, but here's the thing. He knows better. I know he knows better because of the clinic that I was under, and the owner of that clinic who used to be my doctor before I went away on an adventure exploring mountains, right? He would always find me a natural remedy. But now this doctor come in and he lied. He lied because he wouldn't be there if he wasn't on that type of treatment. But because he lied, I just stopped going, and I wasn't able to get my other doctor back because his list was too full. His patient list was too full. So yeah, I know some doctors just go by what they're taught. This doctor I think he was paid. He was paid to push that drug because a lot of people was on it. A lot of people have been on it. I spoke to another lady I was just telling, I think Dr. Sublime this a couple weeks ago. We was at a birthday party and I was speaking to this other lady. She was on metformin. I was with Theo, who was responsible for helping to start the tribe and everything. He was on metformin, and it does your body no good. It makes it
No good at all. Kills
you
you
get runs.
slowly.
You got all these other issues, and thank God I was detoxing and I'm getting toxoplasma out of my system, and I was already starting to eat healthy and learn my knowledge of self and all that. So good thing, because when I took it, my body immediately rejected it and was like, nah, this ain't it. And so I was like, oh, is there anything natural? You could tell by the look on his face that he knew something and he wanted to tell me, but instead told me the bull crap. And that's just, I could be mistaken, but I'm just, I'm a student of human nature, and judging by my experience, he lied right to my face. And I ain't been back since. But you might be right, sister. You might be right. He might have just been, but based on his facial expressions, the body speaks before the mouth does. And yeah, this guy was lying to me, man.
The biggest thing I noticed though about this journey, when you have the knowledge to help people heal, is they don't want it.
True.
They don't want it. And like you said, I don't know because I don't have a suit on, I don't have the degree, but they don't want it. You could tell them, you could send them, you could show them, they don't want it. And as much as we want to feel bad and say, oh, we wish we could have, really, it's not up to our will. If we can't force no medicine down their throat, we can't force a cure on them if they don't want to believe it. But the biggest thing I've noticed, knowing what I know, is that people don't want to know. They don't want you to help them. They want the doctor to do it.
Right.
Facts.
Yeah, my doctor say. I'm
talking about, and to get to the point that I get annoyed, because if that's how you feel, then don't complain to me about what you're going through.
Right. That part.
I don't want to hear it. And there's no disrespect, but it's draining me. Because if I know I can help you, but I know you don't want the help, what are we really doing for each other? I don't want to hear it. I don't.
Facts.
I just don't. I wish you well. I'll be at the funeral. I won't be crying. I'm letting you know that now. I won't be crying because I tried.
Yeah.
Okay? I try. Respectfully.
Give you the remedy.
I light a candle.
Give you the remedy.
Yeah.
I want to ask y'all, have y'all seen that video where there's a bunch of doctors, and they're in another country, obviously, because they ain't gonna here. But they're in another country. These doctors are doing this chant, and you watch in real time the thing just shrink. The cancer cells shrinks and dissipates, and it's never been back since. It's on. Man, I got it somewhere. I'm gonna have to go find it. But that was was a real interesting video. And they shut it down once before, but it's back up. Somebody else reposted it. The original video is I don't know if it's unable to find at all, but I haven't been able to locate it. Yeah, I'm seeing if I can find it right now, because that was different. But it's like that's the type of healing they're doing in other countries. Like they're getting together, and they're prescribing herbs, and some of them you need a powerful chant, and they all believe in the person is believing that it's gonna happen. And I'm like, wow, man, this is simple, it's easy.
It really is. And you know what's crazy is the simplest and easiest things we fear doing, because it just can't be that easy, could it?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But it really is.
Facts.
Like, really is. That faith as small as a mustard seed is really the magic. It is.
It is, because it's a change of mind.
Yes.
Think about it. They did as an experiment with a set of people that was sick. And they give some the real medication, and they just give some the placebo. And the ones who took the placebo were the ones that was healed quicker than the ones who had the real medicine, because they just believed that they were healed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Facts.
And that's all we've been dealing with is experiences. That's all we've been dealing with.
Yeah, this big experiment. That's why they call it practice. What do you call it? Medical practice.
Yeah.
Medical practice. They practice it on you, seeing if this drug would work, and see if the next drug would work. Yeah. Okay, if this one would work, okay, let me write up this next one for you. See if this next one will work. And if the next one don't work, when all of a sudden you look, you got 10, 15 medicines in your medicine cabinet that you just spent hundreds of thousands of dollars for, and none of it worked. But if you go outside and pick one mango leaf or pick one papaya leaf and make some tea from it, you find yourself healed.
And that's what I forgot to add about that doctor. I when I told him the metformin, I'm like, yo, something's not right. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling this way, I'm feeling that way. Got the runs and this, that, and the third, and I'm sick to my stomach. Blah blah blah. He's got another choice that's pharmacy induced. You know what I'm saying? Like, no natural nut, and there's so many different natural ways to lower your blood sugar, to lower your A1C, to actually cure your diabetes, right? And like he wouldn't even, and I know there's no way he don't know this. It's just no way. I just don't believe that. My spirit wouldn't let me believe it, because I've seen some doctors that just don't know any better. I've been to hospital since I was born, and that for some reason my spirit was like, this guy is lying to you. Go and look up something else. And sure enough, I found a much easier and better way, and I haven't had no issues since. So it's interesting that that's the first thing they run to is some pharmaceutical drugs they want you on.
That's what they've been trained. That's what hand in hand with the pharmacy. You prescribe this medicine, we give you a kickback of 10%, 15%, 20%.
Yes.
Oh, it's way more than that. You know how much they got paid to give out them COVID shots?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm supposed to say that.
Oh, the jab. Yeah, and what's crazy?
Allegedly.
Right. But do you know the jab killed more than the disease did?
Listen, they said the jab got through the 2 shots. The jab got through everything, but it's not supposed to get through the mask. They done got all them shots they told y'all to get, the boosters. They done got through that. People got the boosters and still got sick. But you're supposed to keep that mask on. It's supposed to keep you from getting sick.
Yep. Crazy.
Yo, common sense ain't common because we ain't using it. We ain't using
At all.
At all.
It was so much stuff about that whole situation that didn't make no sense.
At all.
Man.
At all.
But it goes back to your question earlier. How do we become so trusting, and why did we become so trusting?
Yes.
You know,
it got to be the spell. It got to be a spell.
With all the conspiracy theories that came true, with all the times the government showed us they don't care, with all the other evil, wicked things that have been done throughout history. I mean, pure wickedness that has been done throughout history. We still just, you know, go along with it.
It's a spell. It gotta be a mental. It's a spell. It's a hardcore one.
Yeah.
It's hardcore.
Yeah. Damn shame.
I gotta call back my energy.
Okay. Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, facts. That's all we can do. We gotta go back to our energy.
Early on in my journey, she used to always say that, call your energy back, family. I call back my energy from this, from that. Yeah.
Every day. Because you never know who's trying to get some.
All right.
And it's like, this is why they got to the people like that own TikToks and YouTubes and all. Like, this is why they got to them, because they're like, damn, this damn social media thing is gonna kill us. Like, people are out here and they're getting millions of views. Some of these videos are getting millions of views where they're talking about natural remedies, and if you do this, if you drink cloves and mix it with some ginger and put some turmeric and some garlic and this, that, and the third, and you drink that for 3 days, and you can. And people is like doing it, and they're in the comments like, wow, this is amazing. This is, and on and on and on. They're like, man, we got to shut this down. So this is why they came up with all these rules, where we got to say jab instead of, it's like, yo, y'all need to stop.
We got to talk subliminally, like they've been talking subliminally.
Right.
I'm actually deleting my TikTok because I don't like the rules and regulations they just came up with that one. I don't like that. So I'm not agreeing with that myself.
I don't blame you. What are the new rules they done came up with now?
Well, they saying they saying they didn't make you agree to their terms that they just did?
I didn't see nothing. No.
Well, basically, we give them authorization to do whatever they want with our videos, our photos, all our information. Basically, they making AIs out of us. So we looking and wonder where all these AIs coming from. They're us. There are pictures. There are kids' pictures. There are family pictures. Then I don't know if you realize that TikTok just decided to pay people now to watch you. So now you get paid to just watch videos all day, right? Sounds cool, right? But think about it. If you watching videos all day, what the fuck else you doing?
Right.
All right. Yeah. So they're paying people now to watch the videos, not just make them. They're paying you to watch them all day.
That's crazy.
So again, it goes back into like Dr. Sublime said, no solitude. No, it's distracting you from yourself. No time for you because you clicking on the phone and staring into the phone all goddamn day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just watched something about that where they were saying, oh man, what was they saying in the video? Basically, long story short, they was explaining how governments are going to use TikTok as a weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm deleting
that. Yep. Crazy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, I'll be at the point sometimes. I feel you on, deleting your TikToks. Sometimes I want to delete everything I have, and I don't got much. Social media wise, but sometimes it feel like that. Like I don't want to be on it at all. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's getting weird out here.
It is.
It's getting weird,
Yeah, it
you
really
know?
is.
Yeah, I'm
It
not
kind of
into it.
remind me of that Us movie.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
You said it, sister.
You
Okay.
know,
Us.
and like Dr. Sublime said, this information that they're now giving to us is not new, so we don't know how far they can go with this shit. And the fact that they're able to copy our videos, copy the pictures that we have of our kids, and you don't know what they can do. Anytime that they can
yeah,
put a fake image of Michael Jackson up there and you thinking it's real, who's to say they can't portray that to be you?
Yeah,
Who's to say?
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just so much. It is too much, and we just
And
freely giving them information.
you see how they mastered the hologram into also they do the holograms of people and stuff like that. You really
Yeah,
believe that the person is there and they're not even there?
yeah,
And that was going on a while ago.
and yeah.
Yeah.
So think
So they
about how
can
many
fix it
crimes happen
fine.
where they put somebody in a place they wasn't at.
yeah,
Yep.
Mhm.
yeah. And
That's it.
actually, I got a little booklet that has a bunch of, and tell me why they blocked it from coming through. Thank goodness we had one guy in the joint and the feds that actually was, just a human being. You know what I mean? And he let my mail come through because they stopped it from coming through. It was something that literally told you about sovereignty. It told you about false flagging and things that are going on behind the scenes. Man, and it gives you the blueprint, and they had it. It was just sitting in the desk, and it was supposed to be thrown away, and something had happened with it that CO that was watching our block for, because they cycle through like every 3 months or so, and something happened where he had to leave, so they put Swope in, and Swope came through like earlier than he was supposed to, but they were supposed to throw that stuff away, and he was like, "Hey man, this was supposed to go in the trash. I didn't see no reason why." And I looked and I was like, I know why. And I told him. He was like, dang, he said, man, that's messed up. He said, there's a lot of shit going on out there. And he used to always tell us, man, y'all get out, stay out of here and stay out of the way. Like, because they really doing this. And you don't find out a lot of stuff until you sitting on the inside. Then man, I got hip to so much information I never even knew was possible. The false flagging, the same lady that was at the Sandy Hook school shooting, she was at Boston Marathon bombing. Same, she
Yeah, a
was
lot of
there.
them were fake. They
Yeah,
never
she was
happened.
also at the Twin Towers. Like, how
Mm-hmm.
is the same person
No,
at all of these places?
because
And
they
they're,
never happened. A lot of them
yeah,
things never happened.
it's crazy.
That's why I
Crazy.
stopped watching the fucking news. No news is
Yeah,
good news.
yeah,
All right, that's
yeah.
what I tell myself. Turn that shit off. No news is good news. That's why I be telling people. They be looking at me like I'm crazy. I don't want to hear that. Y'all up here battling about what Trump and everybody else got going on. What the hell you got going on? You worry about everybody else and what's happening. What are you doing?
Facts. Facts.
Yeah, absolute facts.
I want to
Michael
say
Joe.
something to add on to
Go
what
ahead, bro.
yeah, I just want to add on to what Joe said. I agree with you, family, but I also feel like the biggest power that we have is our self knowledge and uh maintaining our energy, keeping our
Mm-hmm.
energy at a high vibration. You know what I mean? Despite
Yeah,
what's going on, is you know just keeping
yeah.
ourselves pure as possible. You know.
I think both of y'all are right 100% though, because when you do
That's
get
what
a
I want
dollar,
to add on to that.
yeah.
You
That's why I'm glad you said add on, because it's both. Like, when you do get the dollar, you want to make sure you choosing the right thing to spend it on. Don't go buy cookies.
know.
Go buy some celery. You know what I'm saying? And juice
Mhm.
some celery, because I've been juicing lately. Man, I can't get enough of it, man. That's when it's okay to say can't, when it's something positive. Like, I'm not able to get enough of that juicing right now, man. I'm loving it, and I'm seeing all different types of And I haven't looked at any recipes or anything. I get that juicer came with a whole recipe book. I haven't even opened it. Just in my mind, it's just like, oh, throw some blueberries, mix it with some broccoli, throw this, that, and the third. And I just been doing it. Like I told you, bro, the other day, I made that carrot juice, man, and it was so good. It was sweet just by itself without me adding the fruits or anything I added to it. I'm just like, damn, this stuff, like all the vegetables we eat, it's got natural sugars in it. You don't have to, like, we're killing ourselves with this. I said, man, we have no idea.
Yeah, I just got a new juicer for my birthday. Somebody just bought me one before my birthday came up. I said, yes.
Yes, right? And that's somebody you know as a true friend, because they're buying you something that they know you're gonna use, that you're gonna like, and you're gonna really enjoy and get some.
Well,
you know
yeah,
what I
no,
mean?
they was like, "What you want?" And I send them the juicer. This is what I want right here.
Yeah. Well, even that, asking you what you want. You know what I mean? Instead of, oh, let me go out and buy you a bunch of chocolate roses. You know, stuff like, hey, man, yeah. That's what's up. I wasn't able to find that video, but I'm gonna find it in my history. They might have took it off again, but the chant was crazy. They were chanting something, and the cancer cell, you can see it, and they had a screenshot, and then they had it in real time, and you watch it literally shrink it down to nothing, and person was healed just from. I said, man, so. They talk a lot of trash about, oh, this is third world countries and this, that, and the third, but they just want us to believe that so we don't go there.
That part.
Exactly.
That part, because I think I'm about to go wherever they paying you to pay to live and breathe. I think I'm about to go out there.
Yeah. And it's warm over there too, sis. I've seen every place that offers things like that. It's nice.
They got free medical, free money just for you being you.
Yeah,
sound like that's where I belong.
Yeah, and did you hear about the one? I forget the name of it, but there's one where they say, you know, they give you a patch of land, say this is yours, and you pass it down. I was like, that's exactly what it says in the scriptures, in the Bible, in the Quran, in the Torah. It says all that we're supposed to get our own, but they took that from us, didn't tell us about it, and then they charge us and make us buy this land. What?
Okay. Everybody's supposed to have their own little plot. They want a piece of it. Just building and exist.
Right. Imagine somebody stealing from you and telling you what you got to pay me for what I do.
Yeah.
It's disturbing.
It's disgusting, man. It's the same shit I used to do in the streets. Take your stuff and then sell it back to you. That's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not cool. And man, I apologize to all them people I did that to, man.
Yeah.
You know, I thought I was, you know, out just surviving, but really I was causing harm because I had been harmed and I'd been taught to transfer the same pain that was, you know what I mean, that was placed upon me. So once you have an awakening and you're like, wait a minute, this is not something I want to be a part of, not something I want to do, and it's never something I really wanted to do. I just bought into the dogma, honestly, because I always, you know, had a good heart. I just bought into the bull crap. Oh, this is the way. It's what everybody else around me's doing. It's what we're supposed to do. This is how we do. It's not right, man. It's not right. That's why some of these people, they're whistleblowers and they come out, you know, 10 years later, 20 years later, you know, some of them people, they get a pass with me. But some people, you don't get a pass, bro, because you knew it was wrong. Because, like that dude, what was Puff Daddy's bodyguard? He's out. Like I give him no credit, bro. I don't care if you talking about it now, because you talking about all the stuff you went through and saw him do. But you took it upon yourself to be like, oh, that ain't right. You know, apologize to your mom or this, that, and third. It's like, bro, you should have been left a long time ago, but you stayed there. So you know,
He was a partaker. To
Yeah,
partake and enjoying.
yeah, enjoying that status quo. But yeah, this
Yeah,
this last video, man, this last
I
video
gotta
is
cut out. I gotta cut out, family. I mean, y'all can go ahead and do y'all thing. I gotta cut out, though. I gotta get some rest, man. If I go to work tonight.
okay.
So
Yeah, we about to end it after this video. If you
yeah, I'm really behind, bro. Like I said, I really gotta start getting out of here at 1:30. So I'm already kind of pushed it. So
okay,
yeah, I'm just gonna cut out, man. Peace and love, y'all. I'll catch y'all next week.
all right, all
All
right.
right. Peace,
Say
peace.
All right,
peace,
all right,
peace.
peace.
So yeah, this last one, family, is this woman breaking down what I was telling y'all about. Oh,
I actually don't know how many Americans know this, but CVS Health owns Aetna, the health insurance company, correct?
Correct.
And CVS, which owns Aetna, also owns Oak Street Health Medical Clinics, correct?
Yes, it does.
And in addition to that, they own, of course, CVS Pharmacies, and CVS Health also owns CVS Caremark, the pharmacy benefit manager, which helps negotiate some of these rebates and prescription prices, correct?
That's correct.
I was following one of CVS's one of CVS's investor calls where they really laid out quite clearly what this means if you are a patient. This is what's known as a captive strategy. And CVS in the investor call used the example themselves of a patient known as Kate. Kate has an Aetna health insurance plan right here, and which is owned by CVS Health. She then goes to a CVS pharmacy. She's connected to an Oak Street Health medical clinic. She sees a doctor at Oak Street Health who prescribes her medication. And then she goes to fill that prescription at a CVS pharmacy. So the price Kate pays for that medication is dictated by Aetna, CVS Caremark, and they also own the drug manufacturer Cordavis. Mr. Joyner, this is quite a bit of market concentration. Wouldn't you agree?
No, I wouldn't agree that it's market concentration. I would suggest it's a model that works really well for the consumer.
I think it works very well for CVS. In fact, you all said on the call that you all call it a fully engaged member. It's great marketing there. Fully engaged member unlocks sizable value for payers and CVS Health. So the health insurance gets a cut, the pharmacy benefit manager gets a cut, the drug manufacturer gets a cut, and the patient gets screwed because whether you're a blue-blooded capitalist or a card-carrying democratic socialist, I think corporate monopolies are a problem. And this vertical integration is destroying people's ability to access care. But when you own the care, when the insurer owns the pharmacy, owns the PBM, owns the drug manufacturer, you also own the healthcare cost. You own a big chunk of the healthcare cost. And so, 100 years ago, we had this type of market concentration in our banks. And we did something about it when it crashed the economy. And we passed the Glass-Steagall Act. We should be considering that in our healthcare system. And if we believe in competition, I think we should put our votes and our legislation in alignment with that and consider breaking up this industry in order to allow the competition that prevents this kind of vertical integration and abuse of power. And with that, I yield back. I actually don't know how many Americans know this.
Yeah, they price gouging. Because that doesn't make sense. The fact of the matter, if she already have the insurance through them, which they all own, why wouldn't her insurance cover everything else she need? Why would she have to still pay each and every one she visits from her insurer? That don't make sense.
yeah.
Yeah, but watch this. The same company that owned the insurance company, owned the pharmacy, owned everything else. So all of your money going right back to the same people.
Yeah.
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 And she broke that down.
And the thing about it is, we cannot blame them. That's business. You got to blame yourself for not investigating where you spending your money.
That
Come
part
back to self
you going in
again.
business with. Exactly.
Yeah.
Come back to self once again. Because for me, if I decide, okay, I start off having an insurance company, then I realize, you know what? I might as well open up a pharmacy one time and then sell the drugs also. Okay, I might as well open up a clinic so I can hire some doctors and some nurses to do the work.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing, I'm keeping the money in my group of companies.
Yeah.
That's a business mind. That's a person that you know,
Yeah.
we want to get angry with them or you want to be upset with them, but you can't blame somebody who's business minded.
Right. Yeah.
And so people say, you what you call it? That you don't double, you say you double dipping. No, I expand my horizon. I had the insurance company, then I saw that we needed a pharmaceutical company, then I see we needed a clinic. So
That's right. And we need to do the research and and see that that's part of the reason, because somebody would do something like that is the reason
uh,
why we need to look for alternative sources of
uh-huh.
medicine. You
So it
So
know,
still
now
goes into basically you learn to heal yourself, or you'll pay for somebody else to heal what you why will mean what they
exactly.
see fit for you.
And
exactly.
exactly. Why do you think they're gonna heal you when they know that keeping
You
you
can
on
beat
that
me.
drug and on that program for the next 50 years is ensuring that they great 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 grandkids is still gonna eat from you?
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's it right there. That's it. Knowledge is power.
Yeah.
But guess what? Knowledge applied is power. Because you could have the knowledge and you don't apply it, you don't got no power. You just have knowledge, just
that's
have
right.
information. But when you apply it, you empower yourself and then you empower those that you come in contact with by sharing that same knowledge once again,
Uh-huh.
which we are
Facts.
doing here. We are sharing knowledge, we are empowered, and then we're trying to empower other people.
That's right.
Hope that they would acknowledge what we're saying and apply it.
Yeah. Just like we got the spark from somebody speaking like this, you know, we giving that spark to whoever's out there that's gonna hear us, whether it be 50 years from now, and somebody catch this video and say, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna find an alternative means of medicine, because these people are trying to kill me,
Uh-huh.
literally.
Literally.
Or am I helping these people kill me?
Yeah, or am I helping these people kill me? Right.
People
Exactly.
kill you because you keep on going back to them
Buying,
mindset thing.
buying my own assassination, paying
Mm.
for my own assassination.
Pay for the bullet in your gun.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll never forget that movie, Kangaroo Jack, with what's the dude name? He from Sliders, and the other dude, Anthony Anderson. They delivered the money to. They was delivering the money to the hitman, but they accidentally put the jacket on the kangaroo and had, you know what I mean? They ended up finding out because the jacket got on the kangaroo or whatever. But they was gonna give the man the money that was for their assassination. And ever
Mhm.
since I saw that movie, I said, "Damn, that's what's happening in real life with like pharmacy and all this other stuff. The foods we
We,
eat, like
we
we're
give
paying for our own assassination.
yeah.
them.
Crazy."
I said ignorance is bliss until it causes unrest.
Yeah, facts.
Mhm. Spiritual unrest.
Yeah,
Yeah. But
man, this
it's
was a
up
good topic today.
it really is. It was. It was truly, truly. You cook some. You don't just cook with gas, man. You cook with
Yeah,
electricity, and the vibrations was high.
yeah,
I'm eternally grateful that we're able to always come together and share some insights from our various perspectives and stuff like that. So people could not only just see one side of the coin, but they see it from different perspectives and make the choice themselves. You could choose to continue on the hamster wheel where you are, or you could choose to jump off and say, let me take control of my own life, let me take control of my own health. You understand? Let me reevaluate how I was putting my life in the hands of somebody else to make decisions on how I live. Or I take the choice, but I take it back and I choose my life for myself, you know. But you cannot blame the pharmaceutical company. You got to take responsibility for yourself.
Facts.
And I want to say, like, I use the Queen's quotation quite often now. You gotta stay present. You gotta stay present in your own circumstances and situation. You cannot put it on somebody else to make the decision for you. Oh, you
Fact.
can't be, oh, they couldn't kill us. No. You choosing to go to them to allowing them to kill you by the choice that you made, you know?
Yeah.
So, as I always say, be gentle with yourself when you come to this reality. And remember, we are all on a journey.
That's
Love your
right.
family.
Yes. I say.
Yes, yes, Ashay. Yeah, it's something about authority. Something about authority and always being in the right aspect and the right alignment to have authority over yourself, right?
Yes.
You have to have authority over you. Take back your authority. Stop giving up. Stop giving in. Stop laying down and then getting up screaming about you laying down willingly, right?
Mhm.
We have to stand in our sovereignty and we have to walk in the authority of us. These are our kingdoms. We're just giving away the land. We're just giving away the plan. We're just giving away, and then we upset when they take it away.
Yep.
Life is what we make it. What you individually make your life is what your life will be. If you keep living it, giving it up to somebody else to make it, then they will dictate it and they will spin it how they want to spin it.
Yeah.
Point blank
Facts.
period. So
Yep.
yes, I'm really big on accountability. I'm really big on knowing what choices I made to initiate and put me in a position that I am in. And how can I change that choice each and every day if it doesn't align or I don't like the feeling of this choice or the decision that I made.
Woo.
Right? We are
Woo.
powerful. We are very powerful. But when you decide that you are powerless, then you gave away all your power.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
we give away too much power. So I ask again, when did we become so trusting?
Yeah.
Why do we trust so easy? Why do we believe so easily? Why is it so easy for us to just conform? Why are nobody questioning the questions that are being given? Like we are supposed to question everything and seek to understand the things that we are questioning. Even the person that we're questioning don't have the answers for us.
Mm.
Again, life is what we make it. I like she said one thing she said, and I hear you. We can't blame no one before we blame ourselves.
That's
It
right.
wasn't forced on you. It wasn't kicked on you.
Yeah.
And every day you wake up to decide is a day you can decide to stand in your power.
Mm.
So
Mm.
yeah, they I mean they don't give them a pass because they fucked up. That's some fucked up shit. But listen, it's a fucked up world.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't like fucked up shit happening to you, then get away from fucked up shit.
Yeah.
And the only way to get away from things like that is to learn and seek things so you can understand these things.
I say
Right?
that part right there.
So it's a new day, it's a new year. We looking at things in a new way. And that's up to us. It's your
Yes.
will. I can't force my will on you. You can't force your will on me. But what I can say, if you want to see something greater, you have to seek something greater.
Facts. Facts. Facts.
Um,
Facts. Oh man, Queen.
sis.
So as I
Man.
always say, y'all stay present, patient, and positive. Because if you're not positive, then you can never be present.
Mm.
And if you're not present, then I know you ain't got no patience. Okay?
Woo.
Come on, Queen.
Oh man.
Right? So yes.
God
Thank you for tapping
damn.
into the high vibe tribe. We only growing. We only going up in knowledge and peace and greatness. Life is what you make it, what we make it. We're gonna make the best out of it.
That's
You either
right.
with us or against us. If you against us, you
Mhm.
just ain't with us. That's all.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Oh man.
That's all right.
Says we always make it difficult to follow each other, man. And you know, that's why man, tomorrow I think I'm gonna be ready tomorrow. I was kind of ready, but I want to do one more look over before I present it. But and if y'all got some time tomorrow, I'll be hitting y'all up later to see, you know, if y'all got some time. But man, we really are the embodiment of what growth really means and what it is to be in the best version of yourself, you know, and still seeking that higher purpose, that higher vibration. And, you know, shout out to Micro Joe, who just, you know, mentioned that. I put it up on screen. And I just want to say, you know, a lot of people, to piggyback what you said, a lot of people don't realize that they're going to pass away with all the magic, all the good stuff still inside of them,
Yes.
you know?
Yes.
And when you say stand in your power, don't let your, you know, when you tell yourself you're powerless, then you give away your power. That's exactly what you're doing. And to be technical, you're not really giving it away. You're just not using it, you know, which is the same thing as giving it away. You know, you're not using that power. So what happens is you gonna pass away on whatever drug the pharmacy has, whatever thing the church has been feeding you, whatever food you've been eating, you just pass away with all that garbage in you. And you never realize the actual magic that you have, you know? And like, I just want to implore people, man, tell yourself how powerful, how magical you are. And keep tapping into the tribe, man, because we gonna bring it to you the real. We gonna never sugarcoat it. We gonna come correct, and make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and please stay tuned because we got some things coming for y'all, and that's all I can say right now. But
Yes, Ashe.
Ashe, we
so,
give it straight, no chaser.
yeah.
Yeah.
So as always, y'all know I like to tell y'all, make sure y'all look in the mirror for the change you want to see, and love your journey.
Yes.
Microbial Joe.
Michael Brown Joe says smiles are contagious. They are, and they keep you ageless.
Yes,
Okay.
I like that. It rhymed too.
Yes, they are, and they keep you ageless, honey. Keep smiling because they
Yes.
can't take that from you.
I reversed some years from smiling, y'all. I frowned for so many years.
Yes.
I look older than I actually am at that time, but I realized the clock has turned back.
Yes.
I've been smiling so much. I look so much younger. I look in the mirror, I'm like, damn, is that me?
Yes.
Man, I look
Smiling
so
is
much
the
younger now.
antidote.
Yes.
Smiling is the antidote, honey.
Yes, keep smiling, y'all.
Yes.
Smiling is the antidote for anti-aging.
Okay.
Yes. Don't worry about nothing, because I realized I used to worry about everything. I don't worry about finance. I don't worry about none of that. It just somehow it just drops from the sky.
Listen.
You know, I've been saving a list. I got a whole stack of checks. I have no idea where they came from. They're real. Some of them I know where they came from. Some of them I don't. They're absolutely real. Some of them from the Federal Trade Commission. I have no idea what it was for, but I'm just like,
Listen.
you know what? That is manifestation, man. That is manifestation at its best.
Yes.
I'll never forget that movie, The Secret. If you haven't watched it, it's always on Netflix. Go watch it. It's very powerful. That lady said, start imagining checks coming in the mail instead of bills. And I did that, and lo and behold, man, it's so real. So,
because subliminally it is a check.
Yes.
yeah, it is definitely a check. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So yes, everybody, y'all have a great week on Purpose with Purpose. What you say? Look in the mirror and be that change you want to see. Look in the mirror and tell yourself about that change you want to see.
Facts.
Yes.
Okay? And watch it recreate right in front of you.
That's it.
Okay, like I always say, life is good. Life is good.
Life is
and if
excellent.
it ain't good, baby, it's your time to make it good. All right.
Real. Hey, Microbial Joe, make sure you tap in every Sunday. We here every Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss us, man. You bring a lot of value to the chat, and you know you definitely got some insights on being the best version of ourselves and not falling victim to the system. So
Yes,
we
yes.
appreciate that. Share to anybody else who you think, could use this, weekly cook. It's like going to therapy, and we need that. And being able to tap in with some people that are like-minded, it's not easy to come by. It's rare. So
yeah, if you got any topics you want us to speak on, let us know. Shoot, if you want to join the channel one day, tap in with us. You're more than welcome.
Yeah, our email's in the description.
The email is in there. So listen, we
Uh,
welcome all high vibes.
Yes. Oh, we got a Discord too. Make sure y'all tap into the Discord. Just check out the channel, and or send us a message or whatever. We might have to send a new link. But we appreciate you too, man. We appreciate you too, Microphile Joe. We love it.
Dr. Sublime, definitely get some rest, Queen, and I'll tap in with you next Sunday.
Yes,
All right.
I'll be hitting y'all up. I'll be hitting y'all up in a day or so.
All right. Yeah. Anytime after 12 for me.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect. All right. Peace.
Peace.